is one of the cards that I have that should show how you can use a frame die or any type of shaped die that nests, where you can create your own frame, and then you can put a pattern on it. Stamp a pattern. Here's an example of stamping a pattern on this card. Or in the alternative, you could also, of course, use pattern paper if you have pattern paper, and you can just have your pattern on the border. So I know a lot of times people really like the Pierce Feature frame dies right here, and a lot of times we're using them to die cut from solid cardstock. So I just wanted to challenge everybody to try to use patterns with them to create unique mats or frames. So I'm going to show you one way to do it. On here I use the Text and Texture, which is a good background stamp to use on that. But on this card I'm going to make today, I'm going to use Cover Up. So any of the Cover Up stamps work great. This is Cover Up Grid. All right, so now that I have my, I'm gonna zoom in here a little bit. Now that I have my cardstock stamped with my pattern, I'm just gonna use a Cuttlebug because it's easy to transfer over. I'm gonna take this die, Pierce Feature frame, and kind of center it on here to make sure it aligns with everything. I'm gonna go over a little bit more, go up a little bit. The cool thing is you also have this rectangle die you can use. It's also a pattern for a different kind of card. So I already have to finish out this card so you can see how it looks here. It's really cool because you have this grid pattern now on here, and it kind of creates a pattern, not just a solid cardstock. So I'm going to put this on here and just show you how it could look with the Scallop Stackers medium die. And I'm going to use also a sentiment from Pen and Ink. And stamp it with dark indigo. Alright, so now that I have my sentiment stamped, I'm just going to show you how I'm going to build my card for a quick and easy card. I'm going to be using Humming Along, and I already have my flower die cut, and I'm just going to add the bird, the hummingbird right there. So I'm trying to see if I want this raised or the frame flush and then these raised. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and add my adhesive to my frame, my stamped Cover Up Grid stamped grid pattern frame, my Pierce Featured frames. You can do this with any, you have like a shape die that has like a nesting one, like some circles or some of the noted A2 might work. If you don't have any of the Pierce Feature frames yet. So I'm just going to add a couple of these foam adhesives. And I'm going to add a foam adhesive to my hummingbird. And the last step, I'm going to add it to my card front. So I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of my Scallop Stackers base here. And add it to an Enchanted Evening A2 card base. And of course I could have just used this with the pink frame, but you can see here how cool it looks once you add the grid pattern. It just takes it to another level. It just changes it up a little bit with that pattern, even though it's a simple pattern. So things like polka dots or any of the text and textures, or if you have the birch, you know, a wood grain would be kind of cool for masculine cards. These are the types of things. So again, text and texture is an option, cover-ups, or pattern paper. So make any type of cards. I have a thank you card, a fall gratitude card, and even a holiday card. So thanks so much for watching this week's Make It Monday on how to create pattern frames for your cards. Can't wait to see what you all make. For Paper Tray Inc, I'm Ashley Newell. Have a great day. Bye-bye.